So what's up everyone? Welcome back to your channel Brighter Life Institute. I'm Alicia. Today I want to talk to you about how to set boundaries with all your relationship regarding your money. When money get involved in our relationship, it could be relationship with her friends, her family, and her partner. This component can sometimes destroy your connection with some of those people you have in your life. To quickly start, we will take the connection with the friends. It happened to me 2 times in my life that I made friends with 2 ladies from 2 different countries, 2 different times in my life. When I met those ladies, we go to the restaurant, to the cafe, or to the club, but most of the time to restaurant. And we discuss things and link and having a good time, and then come to pay the bill. Some of those ladies will start by, "It's on me, I pay." So you meet again with that person, and as they paid last time, you get the bill this time. And this exchange start to have a routine between the 2 of you. It can be hard to come out of this routine once you started it, just to warn you. Because people may feel, at the time I met one of those ladies, I did not know many people around. I was new in the country, but I had a very good finance, very good finance. I was still a landlord. I had great income coming in, that I work or not work. I was really set in my finance. I'm not somebody that spend right and left for nothing. I like having good things, but I usually go online and look around for that thing that I want to find it a lower price as possible. The internet have opened a large selection of the same thing, finding in different location at a different price. So I'm one of those people that I like to really research the item that I want and pay it as low as possible, as things lose value very quickly. Clothing, things for home, sofa, cars. So why pay the big fat price when you can have it 2 or 3 times less its price, and you can invest the rest of the money on something else. So that's basically how I spend my money. So when I met that lady, and both of them were not from the same country, I did not meet them in the same year, I was happy to try to make friends, but I was not happy to feel the pressure to go to the restaurant and to the cafe early in the morning for lunch and for dinner. I don't mind to meet the friends and go have a good time once in a while. You cannot keep spending all the time to the restaurant. That is insane, especially when you are paying for 2 people. I get the bill this time, you get the bill this time, and so on. So I had a hard time with both of those ladies. One I met in Berlin and one I met in Brussels, to stop a bit, the meeting, to have less meeting at the restaurant. I was trying to say, I would offer things like, why don't we cook at mine or cook at yours? They didn't want that. What the interesting things with the lady that I met in Berlin is, when it was her time to pay, she will, go to a place that is not too expensive, and she will order the minimum as possible. When it was my turn, in a way to pay, she will go to a very, very expensive place. So very quickly, I put a stop to this. These things went on for maximum 4 days, and that was enough for me. I had the money in that time, but I didn't want to spend my hard-working money on restaurant. I can cook. We having better time at home. What is this deal to go in the restaurant all the time to spend? You can buy some beer, some wine, and some food for the whole week and cook at home. When you go to the restaurant, you have a nice meal, a nice wine, a nice champagne, but then when you go home, you have no money anymore. And if you have bigger projects like buying a car, buying a home, getting some good stuff for yourself for your future, you cannot spend right and left your hard-working money. You have to manage your money, and you have to be very, very serious about your money, and not allow the people to distract you on bad habits that they are basically using you, right? The interesting thing about those two ladies that I met in two different countries, they were both with financial serious problem. It didn't look like it. One of the lady, she had a business in Brussels. She was a hairdresser. Looked like she was well off. She was always talking. She was in a restaurant, champagne, blah 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 blah. And the other one, she was always dressed up, with Chanel, Gucci, Versace, and always different clothing, always at the restaurant. Well, that second lady that was always dressing up with Chanel, she was living on the social programming and a small little tiny apartment, and she was full of debt. So is the lady that had a business. So you must try to look a little bit deeper in those people that is basically targeting you to be friends with because of your money. Yeah, in the time I had quite a lot of money, so there was this motivation to be friends with me. You have to be there for you, and you have to know what works for you. The thing is, with people, we are trying to please other people, we are trying to fit in, and then we do some behavior that cost us deeply, that put us in a deep trouble with our finance. And that for what? Trying to please people that don't even like you, by doing things that you usually will not do. You must think and put a limit and a clear boundary with yourself, with those kind of people that there are a lot of them out there. So that's the friends that trying to drag you in their bad habit. Most often the people that drag you to those bad habits, one, they have serious financial problem. Two, they may want to sabotage you on seeing that you're doing well for yourself and bring their misery to your life. And three, they may set up to just using you. second category of people is the family. In my so-called family that I don't know any of my family apart just my mom and my dad, and that is enough. One of the reasons that I managed to do so much for myself in my life was the fact that my family was not in my life, and my parents also was not in my life. Very early in my life, I was cut off from the family when I was 10 years old because I tried to help my mother. She became alcoholic, so they discarded me, and I found myself alone and sorting myself away by myself. That family never tried to contact me or find out how I'm doing, and that is a good thing. I first thought that was no good, but actually that was a blessing in disguise, because I grew up to meet other people from another culture and another mindset, and that's what have helped me to be the person I am now. But for some time now, I've been in contact with my mother, and for many years my mother been using guilt on me to make me feel bad about myself, to not giving her money. So my mother would never ask, how you doing, what are you doing in life, what's going on, what job do you do. My mother literally doesn't know a single thing about me until last year. Last year was the first time that my mother really saw my life, and last year in 2021 I had really a hard time. I had problem with my health. I was alone. I was in an apartment that was affecting my health. I had all sorts of problems. So she's really saw my life. But that doesn't mean that she will not try to move on me like a hungry shark, asking for money, telling me that she is sick, and the so-called family that will be in touch with me automatically will ask me for money for a new car, for buying a home, when I don't have all of that. It's crazy, right? So with the family, for me, is the most easier place for me to say, peace off. I am not here to be used. I don't have to give you anything, to be around you, to have a contact with you guys. My family live really far in Indian Ocean. I'm in Brussels, so it's far enough. They don't know me at all, and I don't know them, and that's the best way. But it seems like in an African family, these things to get family members asking you money, and even when you send, it's not enough for them, and they never say thank you. So for me, for many years, if I send something to my mother and to my father, and I gave my father money only one time, because my father did not speak to me for many years, and my mother was really, really rare, and I will give her the minimum. The minimum. I know some people, they kill themselves to send all their salary to this family, and then they get shocked when they discover that that family is living better than them where they are. They have a bigger home, they have a swimming pool, they have a 4x4 car, they have a good life, but they contact you telling you some story that you send them money. Please check that out and don't fall for it. Many of those people that ask money from their family overseas, especially from Africa, they have many children, and they cannot stop the children, and they feel like they're making you feel like it's your responsibility to pay things for the kids when you don't have any kids. So you must call this connection for what it is: toxic. people that think you're a fool, people that are using you. You don't need anybody that try to use you in your life. Either their name is family. Actually, because their name is family, that's where you need to really cut them dry. That's what I do. And I sleep very well at night, and I cannot believe how good I feel after it. Yeah. Now in the romantic relationship, most of the guys that I've dated had their own money. Despite they did not have more than me, they managed by themselves. So I didn't have too much issue in that area. But if you are with somebody, a partner that doesn't work, that are not even motivated to find a job, because the things in a relationship, when you're with somebody, well, it can happen that they lose a job and you have a job and you need to help a bit. It happened. But let's say you just met a guy and from the start of the relationship he didn't have a job. He's not motivated to get a job, and you have a job, you have your home, you have your car, you have everything, you're financially super okay. Well, don't put the blame on the guy to have the life that he has. You got to look at your choice. You selected somebody that is not in your level to be in a relationship with you. There is a difference to be with somebody that doesn't have money, but they want to be something in their life. And you are set and they are still trying to figure out what they're going to do with their life. If you see that the person is really motivated to have a job, they are studying, they're doing something, then there is hope here. You're not with a loser that just don't want to be anything at all. It's just circumstance. They are in a period of their time where everything is not set for them. You can work with that. But if you are dating a guy that, yes, he doesn't have much, and you get it, and you always pay, they don't make an effort for you to even dress up when they see you. The guy don't even make an effort to bring something when he come to see you. The guy doesn't make an effort when he's with you to, I don't know, participate, to clean a bit, or to ask you if you need help. You turn up to be his mom and no longer his girlfriend, then we have a problem. And you cannot move forward with somebody like that, because this person is also using you somehow. This person have decided to sit on their back when you are running, building up a life for you, and having them also, sleeping on your back, feeding from you. This is not attractive. Some of us here don't want to select somebody for what they have and how much money they're making. But I came to realize that you got to respect yourself. Unfortunately, if you are somebody that want to move forward and you're doing everything every day to want to move forward, you wake up in the morning and you try to smile despite you don't want to smile. You try to look good despite everything in your life is not perfect. You're waking up every morning, you're studying, you're working out, you're trying to eat better, you try to improve your life, you're trying to step up. And the person that you're dating is not trying nothing at all, especially towards you. They are not a team with you. You are on your own. So maybe it's best that you really are. Involving money with such a person that you see have no interest about you. When you're out there checking over a girl, you know you're only going to bring yourself problems. You cannot involve your money in this. In a relationship, it's really good to see, before you involve any sort of money between you two, that you have a basic of friendship, that you have trust between the two of you, that you understand each other. There is certain respect between the two of you. There is a certain, understanding on goals, that you kind of want the same thing, that you can manage your money the same way, or your partner manage the money better than you, so you can learn from them. But if you are with somebody, you are here and these people are here, and not only that person doesn't appreciate you, taking you for a ride, never make any effort for you, are checking other people over there, and they are preying on your money, you need to stay away from people like that. Money seems to be the reason many people break up out there. When you are dating somebody and they don't manage the finance very well, you are making the money and they are not interested to work more than what they're doing. That's a problem, especially when you have kids. So that means the load of the family is falling on one person's back. Not very nice. Also, when you're dating somebody and you are a saver, you save, but you are with somebody that like to spend. You come home and they come with a Chanel bag costing $5,000, and the bag is that small. And you have worked to save $5,000 in 1 year. For 1 year, you have said no to things that you wanted to buy for yourself because you wanted to save that $5,000. But then you come home and you see your partner spending maybe not your money, but they just spend $5,000 on a small bag. So you found this kind of partner very concerning. Of course, if the person are making good money and they have a big saving, if they spend $5,000 in the bag, but they have $100,000 in the bank account and they're earning very well in their job, okay, they're pleasing themselves, they're living at their level. But if it's somebody that doesn't have a job, don't even try to look for a job, that they are not motivated to learn any skills, nothing, you have a problem. You have a problem. Maybe you are dating some of those girls that live the princess lifestyle, the Kardashian lifestyle. They want to look good with expensive goodies and labels, but they did not work for it. And they want a boyfriend that splashed the cash on them, about them working hard or learning new skills, or you also have those things with women that in 1 month a woman could be spending 75 euros on doing her nail, 250 euros for her facial, 250 euros for going to the hairdresser, 1,000 euros for the clothing, 30 euros to go to the gym, another 1,000 euros for going to a restaurant during that month. It's good to please yourself, but if you are with somebody like that, you need to learn. I do my nail at home. It was hard to learn, but I do it. I bought all my gadgets for my beauty, so I do that at home. It was an investment to invest in those beauty gadgets, but the result is amazing. I don't go to the gym anymore because I invested to have a gym at home, so I don't spend on that. I do my hair myself, and I had that friend that was a hairdresser, but usually I color my hair myself. I do my makeup, everything myself, and my clothing, I buy it. I used to buy it in a vintage place, but now I also get my advertiser sending me the new collection, so I don't spend at all on new clothing anymore. I get many new clothing every month, that come to me. So I've been selling a lot of my old clothes, my shoes, my jewelry, my bags, and making money out of that. And that really helped me. So guys, love is great. It's great. But dating somebody that know how to manage their money is really essential. If you want to move forward, you cannot be with somebody that don't know how to manage their money, and if you marry them, to manage your money. Also be with somebody, and I'm talking here about women, that doesn't know how to do their own little things as a woman. You can learn those things, you can buy those things cheaper, and you can look beautiful about spending thousands of money. I see a lot of young girls that don't have a proper job yet, spending their whole salary just to do their nail, their hair. And they don't have a car, they don't have a place yet, they still live with mommy and daddy. And that is a sign of the disaster. Many people, like I say, are suffering from the syndrome, especially girls, of the Kardashian, having only designer stuff and not thinking, I need to save money, I need to put money on the side for my study, for a home, for a car, or for investing on my education. It's all to look good. Well, looking good is nice, but having your bank account look full, I think that's, for me, look more sexy and hot than having a beautiful woman in front of me that is a danger for my pocket, or a guy. Okay, so personally for me, I prefer partner that know how to manage their money, want to make money and more money, because some people get too comfortable where they are, and discuss plan and investment where we can help each other to move forward in the ladder in our life. With this money, maybe one partner has more money than other and can help. But this, like I say, you need the basic first of friendship, and you need trust, and you need real love, and you need real commitment before you involve your money with somebody. Some people are good there, just met somebody and start straight away to involve their money with that person that they just met. If you don't know that person very well, they have no business to have access to your money. The lady that was a hairdresser, when she left her partner, she was so shocked to realize that her partner that was with her for 15 years had his hand on all her finance, and every time he opened his mouth to talk about the relationship, it was always about finance. So the relationship was not based on love, but on money, on him having access to her money. He was making more than her. He was an engineer, she was a hairdresser. He was saving all his money on the side and spending all of her money, and when they go out to restaurant where he will be inviting her, he will put all the bills on the business book of her. So basically he doesn't even pay for the debt, and you will keep. So basically she was paying to have a relationship with him. He was with her because he was getting paid literally to be with her. That hurt when you realize that. So guys, I hope this discussion regarding money is going to open your eyes. Do not mix your money with family, with friends, and especially not romantic relationship. Everybody need to sit, be standing on their feet, and before you mix any money, any finance with a partner, you need to have the basic of friendship. You need to have a good understanding, trust. If you don't trust the person and you're mixing your finance in order to get them, to have them as a boyfriend and a girlfriend, it's best you're alone and buy yourself a toy. It will be more loyal to you. Or a dog. Yeah, try that. So I hope you liked this video. If you did, give a big thumbs up. Subscribe to this channel. Comment on this video if you like the content of this video. And let me know what you thought of it. So this is your channel, Brighter Life Institute. I'm Alicia, and I thank you so much to have watched this video today. Bye.